Well, complete failure. This week I couldn't get into the diet at all and I put £2 on. So I need to give a good shake up. It's just disappointing, but it was my own fault. I knew fine well that I wasn't behaving. My portion sizes were too big. I don't think I had a lot. Oh, I did. I know yesterday I ate too much. So, absolute failure. Back on the wagon again. Looking at portion sizes, blah, 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 blah. Terrible dieter at the minute. But we actually went, the youngest daughter gets married next May, which is why I'm trying to lose weight. But yesterday we went and had a second look at the wedding dresses, because she's now down to deciding exactly what she wants. So talk of the wedding yesterday again made us think, come on, get back on the saddle. So it was a lovely day. We had a good look around, and she knows what she wants really, but she's just going to have a look at another couple just to make sure. So today we've been to another open garden, had a little look around there. Lovely, red hot, lovely weather, isn't it? Absolutely glorious wedding weather here in the UK. I had to nip to Marks and Spencer's, and I'll show you what I've found. You know, when you're looking at, like, I don't know if you've seen it, you've probably heard that Marks and Spencer's are starting to do cereals where it's literally only got one ingredient, which is corn. So there's nothing added to it, which is brilliant. I mean, I was surprised when I looked back and it said, 100 grams of the cereal, 88% carbohydrates. So it's things like that. You still sort of need to get your head around how much you're having of different things. I suppose it's like everything, the more you get into it. But I thought they were really good. So I taught you part of it is healthy eating as well as losing weight. So I am reading the back of labels an awful lot, but they were probably a bit more expensive than the normal ones. But as I say, I just thought, good idea, keep an eye on what you're eating. So today's video, really, it's a lot of gardening. I've been around to Jenny's, helping her. I tend to do the stuff in the shade where I have a little sit down beside the wall and I'll plant the seeds, where she does a lot of the hard labour along with her sons. But a lot of the vegetables are in, and it's lovely to see the seeds that I planted last week are starting to sprout. So there's a video clip of that coming. There's a video clip or a compilation of photographs of last week's open garden, went to on the Sunday, and we've been to one today, so I've got some of that to put in. Next week I can't know what we're doing. I have the needle in my eye next week because I've got macular degeneration in this eye. So tomorrow I'm at the hospital, which I absolutely hate. And next week, I'm having manicure that they desperately need doing, and my facial, so I'm looking forward to those. And then we're actually going next bank holiday Monday, we're going down to the lakes to have a look at the wedding venue with my daughter and her fiance. So I'm going to have a look at that. And the week after, I've actually done a little road trip for me and Michael. We're going down to the lakes to have a couple of days, and up to Northumberland, which I absolutely love, for a couple of days, and back into Newcastle for a day. So we're having a trip where I'm terrible. I'm a real home bird. After 2 nights, I tend to want to be home. So that's why if we move away from one place to the other, you know, do different stops, that tends to keep us a bit more settled, because there's something to go. I'm useless on holiday. I get there, I look around, you know, if we're going abroad, it's lovely, fantastic. But by night 2, I'm counting how many days I've got to come home. How pathetic is that? How pathetic. But I've always been the same. I'm just a home bird. But I still like to see places. So, but 2 nights away is probably my happy place. So I've got a couple of bits of travel coming up, which I'll take you to. And what did I do this week? I went to Tacky Max. I had to, the summer house roof, that's been repaired. I've just got the summer house needs painting now. That's good. It's been so hot though, it's been unbelievable. Oh, and we've got Custard Bill, who's the blackbird. He's bright yellow compared to the other birds around. He likes sultanas because when they're nesting, they've got their babies, they feed the babies the sultanas. So anyway, which dopey person left a bag of sultanas out? I don't know who it was. Big bag, sultanas. And the crows came down and took them. I wonder, the next day, I opened the curtain, so what's that bag on the garden? Then I saw the big black, or the crows or the rooks, one of the two, walking around the garden, strutting around, dead happy. And when I went out, it was an empty bag of sultanas that I'd left there. So they were happy as don't know what. They actually had the bloody cheek to sit on the fence and sort of sit there looking, going, come on then, give us some more, give us some more. So, and when today, when we went shopping to Marks's, they didn't have any normal sultanas. So now the birds have got Turkish organic sultanas, so the rooks aren't getting any. So I've had it ticking off, do not leave the bird food. But as I say, the sultanas, what we've got as well is we'll put a little brick path, and I'll have to show it you, and we turn the bricks a different way, and they've got a bit of a dip in. So what we'll do is we'll put water in there, and then when the blackbirds get the sultanas, they carry them over and they dip them in the water to soften them before they give them to their young. So it's fascinating, but I love the birds, apart from the big birds who frighten the little birds away. I like the sparrows, the spuggies, you know, and the blackbirds and the thrushes and things like that are my favourite. Anyway, I'm waffling. So basically, I'm useless at dieting. I'm not very good at feeding the birds. Can't think of anything I'm good at. Anyway, ta-ta for now, and I promise next week I'll do better. See you later. It's Friday afternoon, and this is the second week. So the hedges are now fully in, dividing hedges, and the hedges around the outskirt area are in. The strawberries look very happy. We've got corn nasturtiums here, it all needs a good water. The nasturtiums I'm a bit worried about, they look a bit leggy. And over here we've started with the broccoli, and what else was it? Broccoli. Now we've got edamame beans at the back, and then we've got some spinach over there and some lettuce. The greenhouse is here, but it's not actually up yet. The water barrel is in place, and if I take it over here, I'll show you that we've actually got life in all the seedlings that I potted up last week. They're in the shade at the minute, but the sun will be coming over. Ooh. Oh, got my Crocs on that. Look at the seeds. Isn't it brilliant when things start sprouting up? Isn't it? Some of them there's nothing in. I mean, these, no showing these yet. A bit worrying, but these are starting to grow. Those are starting to grow. Nothing in here yet, but patience is a virtue. I've got a stock here of used pots. So the seeds, the flowers probably going a bit later yet, but everything's looking good. And this is going to be the base of the greenhouse. It's a seeds here, but the boys are going to put it up over the weekend for Jenny. Water barrels there. I'm squeaking open. I'll take in that you have a little wander of the garden. So this is at the back of the house. There's the house, there's the barns, and there's a front garden. But we're at the back of the house now. And there's a lot of work that Jenny's put into it since I've been here, building the walls and putting seating places in. down to a farmer's field and then round here. It's lovely when you can hear the birds and the wind, isn't it? Well, and my croc's complaining as well. And then we're coming through to the house, and then the scaffolding's coming down because the roofing work's been finished, and then we're coming to the rear of the house, and Jenny's just restocked the pond with fish. All the daisies. Makes you want to sit down and do a daisy chain, doesn't it? I'll take you down and you have a look at the pond. I don't think I could manage a garden this size. I think the idea is lovely, isn't it? The work involved, unless you pay somebody to come in and do it for you. So, I mean, the grass area is a lot less maintenance, and I've got loads and loads of work to do on the house still. It's still very much a work in process, just like the flower beds. So I'll catch you up next week. We've eventually got around, I'm the royal we, to putting the new felt on the summer house. There's a little old man somewhere up there. Oh, I can see his hands, so I know he hasn't fell anywhere. He still thinks he's young. And I'm picking the camellias up and tidying up in general. So one job, that'll be ticked off, and I've got the job of painting it. And that's fantastic, super duper.